is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Play 19!
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Pass 85. Hey, Orbit.
Here we go. Run the mic. Watch one.
Let's go. Topper. Hey, Bravo.
So Mike's number one. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Allen. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Round 80.
On first down, Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. Man open. That's Robert Foster, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Hey, high 7.
Back 22. I'm here all day.
Allen now on first down. And his throw here's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike 22. Pick me up. Here we go.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Watch the screw.
Allen again here on second and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darius Leonard came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on third and long.
Hey, Echo.
22's coming. Mike. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
On third and long, it's Allen. It's caught. Jones. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 18.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, that's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
To the air, Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Monday.
22, Mike 22.
Hey, I'm 52.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Hey, Haywood.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Mike 22, Mike 22. Hey, let's get in them holes.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. Open man, here's Foster. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's first and goal.
Check it out, Reed. Joker.
Hey, tight.
Hey, check 24. Get him.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
On second down, Eckler. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on third and goal.
Hey, team 6.
Check that. We want Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. There's a party now. Whoa. New Mike 52. Check.
Allen going to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
On fourth down, Sean McDermott trots the field goal unit out there. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is good. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 99's his first carry. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Here's Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a second and 14. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. This is brought in at the 21. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Bills will take over the football with a first and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Rocky Sin, a rookie second-rounder from Temple, there to make the play. From the 21, it's second and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on second and 5.
22, Mike 22.
Alert!
Mike 22 is coming, 22's coming, Mike.
Hey, Charlie!
Mike 22, Mike 22. Hey, they're scared.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He completes it to Jones. A gain there of 21 yards.
Pardon, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
It's been a long day for you. Mike 22, Mike 22.
Regular. Hey, exit. Let's go.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out.
Let's put that team on the bus. Mike 22, Mike 22. I'm coming for you, Mom.
Go.
To throw again on second down. Allen. Caught by Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 32-yard line. Allen now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it first and 10.
65. 55. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
And again, it's Allen. Got an open man. It's Foster. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11.
Mike, go.
Mike. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Mike 22. Mike 22.
Now Allen again. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
It's a gain of 48 yards. That's another Bills first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tony Pollard there to make the grab. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, Murphy.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Naeem Hines, 62 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Of course, he's fresh off the Offensive Player of the Week in the AFC, and what a game it was last week, and a long touchdown run right there.
He and his offensive line, the receivers blocking downfield, they're all in sync right now. Could carry him to a second straight Player of the Week award.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field still available.
It got his man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Gun. Alert, alert, alert.
Mike 22, Mike 22.
Bravo.
Army. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. I'll get him.
Allen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Half 85, half 85. Hey, Zoo.
I got one. Mike 22, Mike 22. Yo. Okay.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Allen is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. Allen now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Alert. Hey, high 7. Motion. Alert.
Motion.
From the gun, Allen. Complete to Jones. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Complete to Zay Jones. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will do it for this first half. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create...
Touchdown, Indianapolis! Nyheim Hines, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Mike 22, Mike 22.
Half. Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn.
Hey, Echo.
Don't get nervous.
Wise motion, wise motion.
Go.
Throwing again on second down. Allen. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Come on. Stay in situation. Let's go. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Hey, watch the screen.
Allen from the gun. He'll throw. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 34. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band to brothers' thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
56.
Hey, Haywood.
Allen to throw once more toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
You. 5-2's the Mike. Mike 5-2. Hey, come on now. Hey, Mike 52.
Hey, hold.
52.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Damian Rattling there to make the grab. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball. almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Hines. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Off of play action, Darnold. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Darnold, he's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Alert! Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. 41, Mike, 41. Watch the slats, watch the slat.
Here's Allen to throw it. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Throwing on first down is Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
Hey, Charlie.
You got to wedge that, huh?
I'll ball that. Give me that ball,
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that will be caught by Jones. He's got a Buffalo touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return. What a run. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking on some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the gun, it's Allen. Got an open man, it's Ratley. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check Mike.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And he's got his man on the out route. That'll put him north of 100 yards receiving now in this divisional round game. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch one. Here we go. Check safety.
Alert! Middle. Hey, Delta. Pilot, 64, weak.
I got him. On me.
Allen now operating from the gun. His throw caught at about the 5. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Pollard. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Go!
Watch 52. 52's the mic. Let's go, defense. Let's go.
Alert!
Hey, who we got? Mike 52. Who this?
Operating from the gun. Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Damian Ratley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They run again with Hines, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of one, and it'll be third down.
50 to Mike, 50 to Mike. Big stop, G. Big stop, let's go. Under 10, 10.
The shotgun snap for Darnold, and that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it with Hines. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
Deuce. Pick the edge. Come. Check.
Left in.
Check hot route.
To throw again on second down. Allen. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Allen's pass incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up third down and 2.
The Bills on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Check. Lucky. Tight dog.
Pass 35.
Bravo. Check. Check Mike, 11. Check Mike.
From the gun, Allen. This complete to Jones. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you've got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The free safety, Malik Hooker, there in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Hey, Zoo. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Hey.
Allen will try again on second down. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 25-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
High 7. 41 Mike. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 41 Mike. Pass.
On first down, Allen. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, with a dime left on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. 56.
Hey, wahoo.
All 52.
Hey, Echo. 41's the mic. You don't want none. Give me pick up the ball.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Hey, hold.
Five. 41. Watch safety creeping.
Stop. Gun.
Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Wide, get wide.
56.
X3.
Now here's Pollard. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Tony Pollard taking it in. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the number 1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. This is Hines. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 20. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Nyheim Hines, 50 yards. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. You talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, "Tackle him, get him." And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
And this is going to be recovered by the hand seam. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Here we go. One's the mic. Watch one.
So Allen's going to look to throw into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
They'll run on first down. Hines. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Play action. It's Darnold. And Darnold, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, Steve 6. So Mike's number one. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Hey, Foxtrot. Hey, we got to get this stop here.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hey, let's get this. Come. Hey, Charlie.
Where's the mic? Watch one.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Mike one. You got to get the ball. Do you get the ball right here? Let's go. So Mike's number one. Let's go.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!